Hello and welcome. In this math tutorial, our task is to find the real values of x that satisfy this equation. Now, one way of solving this problem is to start by dividing both sides of this equation by x to the power 3. Of course, from this original equation, you can see that x equal to 0 is not a root of this equation. So when we divide, we have 1 plus x squared over x multiplied by 1 plus x to the power 4 over x squared is equal to 4x cubed over x cubed. Of course, you know that x times x squared is going to give us x cubed. Now here, we have 1 over x plus x squared over x, which of course is equal to x, multiplied by, here we have 1 over x squared plus x to the power 4 divided by x squared is going to give us x squared. And on the right hand side, of course, this is going to cancel that to give us 4. Now let us look at this. Of course, you know that we can write this bracket as a squared plus b squared, where a is 1 over x and b is x. But now, remember the identity that this is equal to a plus b squared minus 2ab. So that means that this bracket can be written as 1 over x plus b is x squared minus 2 times a is 1 over x and b is x. Of course, you know that this is going to cancel that to leave us with 2. So that means that we can rewrite this equation as 1 over x plus x multiplied by 1 over x plus x squared minus 2. And of course, this is equal to 4. Now, to further simplify this equation, let 1 over x plus x be equal to d. Now here we have d multiplied by d squared minus 2 is equal to 4. Opening this bracket, we have d times d squared, which is d cubed, minus d times 2, which is 2d. And bringing 4 over to the left-hand side, we have minus 4, and this is equal to 0. Now, we can factorize this equation, but to do that, we must rewrite minus 4 as minus 8 plus 4. Of course, you know that minus 8 plus 4 is equal to minus 4. So when we do that, we have d cubed minus 8 minus 2d plus 4 is equal to 0. Now notice that this can be written as 2 cubed minus 2d plus 4 is equal to 0. Now, when you look at these two terms, notice that we have the difference of 2 cubes. And you know that we can factorize this as d minus 2 multiplied by d squared plus 2 times d plus 2 squared, which of course is equal to 4. Now, when you look at these two, you're also going to see a common factor, which is minus 2. So here we have minus 2 into minus 2d divided by minus 2 is going to give us d. And plus 4 divided by minus 2 is going to give us minus 2. And of course, this is equal to 0. Now, when you look at these two terms, you're going to see a common factor, which is d minus 2. So we can factorize that. We have d minus 2. Now this divided by d minus 2 is going to leave us with d squared plus 2d plus 4. And this divided by d minus 2 is going to leave us with minus 2. And of course, this is equal to 0. Now, of course, from here we have d minus 2 multiplied by d squared plus 2d. 4 minus 2 is equal to 2, and this is equal to 0. Now, of course, you know that this simply means that either d minus 2 is equal to 0, or d squared plus 2d plus 2 is equal to 0. Now, from the looks of it, this quadratic equation is not going to give us real values of d, but let us be sure. We have that the discriminant is equal to b squared minus 4ac. Of course, b is 2. 2 squared is 4. Minus 4. A is 1. And c is 2. This is equal to 4 minus 4 times 2 is 8, which is equal to minus 4, which of course is less than 0. And of course, you know that when the discriminant of a quadratic equation is less than 0 or negative, then that quadratic equation does not have real roots. So the only real values of d that we have is from this equation, where we have that d is equal to 2. So to find the real values of x that satisfy this equation, all we have to do is to solve this equation. That is 1 over x plus x is equal to 2. Now, to get rid of this fraction, let us multiply through this equation by x, that is this denominator. 1 over x times x is going to give us 1. X times x is going to give us x squared, and 2 times x is going to give us 2x. Rearranging this quadratic equation, we have x squared minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Of course, you know that we can factorize this quadratic equation. Since the coefficient of x squared is 1, all we have to do is to find the factors of 1 that will give us minus 2. And of course, those are minus 1 and minus 1. Because minus 1 times minus 1 is going to give us plus 1, while minus 1 minus 1 is going to give us minus 2. So when we factorize this left-hand side, what we have is x minus 1 multiplied by x minus 1, and this is equal to 0. Now, of course, you can see that from here we have that x is equal to 1. So the only real value of x that satisfies this equation is x equal to 1. Now, there's a shorter way of solving this equation, but you need to know the AMGM inequality. That is the inequality that says that for any list of positive real numbers, the arithmetic mean must be greater than or equal to the geometric mean, with equality holding only if all the numbers in the list are the same. Now, let us consider these two numbers. We have 1 and x squared. Of course, you know that x squared is positive. The arithmetic mean of these two numbers is 1 plus x squared divided by 2. And the geometric mean of these two numbers is the square root of 1 times x squared. Of course, the square root of 1 times x squared is x. So according to the AMGM inequality, we have that 1 plus x squared divided by 2 must be greater than or equal to x. Let us also consider these two numbers. We have 1 and x to power 4. Once more, you know that x to power 4 must be positive. The arithmetic mean of these two numbers is 1 plus x to power 4 divided by 2. And the geometric mean, once more, is the square root of 1 times x to power 4. And of course, you know that this is equal to x squared. Now, according to the AMGM inequality, we have that 1 plus x to the power 4 divided by 2 must be greater than or equal to x squared. Now, when we multiply these two, you can see that we have that 1 plus x squared over 2 times 1 plus x to the power 4 over 2 must be greater than or equal to x times x squared, which is x cubed. And of course, to get rid of this fraction on the left-hand side, we can multiply through this inequality by 2 times 2, which is 4. When we do that, we have that 1 plus x squared multiplied by 1 plus x to the power 4 must be greater than or equal to 4x cubed. So you can see that from the AMGM inequality, we have that 1 plus x squared multiplied by 1 plus x to the power 4 must be greater than or equal to 4 times x to the power 3. Now, the equality will only happen because remember, the original equation tells us that this times this is equal to this. But you know that from the AMGM inequality, this inequality will only happen when this is equal to this and this is equal to this. So we know that the equality will only happen when x raised to power 4 is equal to x raised to power 2 is equal to 1. And of course, the only real values of x that satisfy these two is x equal to 1. So the only value of x that satisfies this equation is x equal to 1. And with that, we come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned something new. If you enjoy such content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave us a thumbs up to support the channel. Thanks for watching, and you can see more videos here.